mornings, man. Sometimes they get you.
That's a good buck. Oh, it's that broken G210.
Welcome back to North Peninsula.
That's... God, what deer is that? Oh, that's that big brown 8-pointer. He's making a scrape. Go back to making a scrape. Good morning. It is Sunday, October 23rd, and Ryan and I are set up down at the River Bottom Farm. We hunted yesterday. It was a pretty slow day. I tried a new spot in the morning, a stand we hung in the summer that I'm actually really excited about. I think it's going to produce for us. Just saw a couple does. Really hot yesterday, got up to 86 or so, and we got work done midday, hung some stands, actually hung this stand, and then we hunted a corn plot. I had some equipment breakdown, so I ended up getting out late. So we went to that little 28-acre piece to see if we couldn't film that buck Rocky, but we did not see any deer. This morning we've slipped in to the edge of this peninsula. This is the smaller peninsula of the two properties. And I've got a camera. I mowed a lane coming back in here on the north side of the peninsula just to kind of path of least resistance, give them a path to walk out. There's a real heavy trail they come in and out on. And I've been wanting to hunt this spot since, I bought the place a few years back. So yesterday we've got a string of south winds coming that we're in right now with this warm weather, and so this spot sets up for a south. I came hung the stand in this oak tree, and we've actually had a good hunt so far. He's a 4 or 5-year-old buck with a broken G2 big frame 10. He busted his G2 off. We filmed him. He's probably 100 yards off. And then we've got a younger deer. I'm not sure he's older than 3. Small chance he could be 4. I don't really recognize him. He looks like a 3-year-old. He's just a pretty 8. He's got a flyer off the main beam. He's got big giant brows. We got one picture of him in velvet this year. And then we started getting pictures of him, early October or so. He worked his way just right down the pipe. And then we've seen a few crossing the river. The neighbors cutting the corn over there. Had a small buck and a couple does moving around this morning, so I think the movement will be pretty good the first hour, and then it'll die down as it warms up. But I tried throwing a few little calls out to this buck. I'm not sure he ever heard. With it being October 22nd, you think pre-rut's right around the corner, or getting into it, just to see if we get a better look at him, but he didn't really react. This is one of the area's Kelce beds. I mean, I've had pictures of him coming out of here down this lane in the afternoon, so with any luck, we'll lay eyes on him this morning. We're still left at 9:30, and despite the weatherman saying we were going to have a south-southeast, we keep getting some northeast gusts, which blows back into the peninsula. So we're going to call it a morning and get down. We saw one more buck later in the morning just working through the brush. I'm not sure which one it was, but the movement's been pretty slow. It's going to warm up. I'm not sure if we're going to get out this afternoon or not. I'm going to go try to get some work done. I got a redneck blind I need to get set up. Supposed to get to like 85 degrees today, so we'll see. If I do go out, I'm gonna probably sit a green food source, and expect late movement, but if not, we'll catch up with you guys next time.